Fashion Week. Milano Fashion Week.
Milan is ready to change the season. From September 22nd to the 28th of September 2026, the city becomes the global stage for women's fashion again. And of course, this is the Milano Fashion Week, and this edition presents the Spring-Summer 2027 collections. 7 days, dozens of shows, new creative directions, and a powerful question: what does the modern woman want to wear next? The provisional calendar includes more than 50 physical shows, digital presentations, and a long list of events across the city. The final program is expected to be updated by Camera Nazionale della Moda Italiana very soon. So this is our preview of the most anticipated moments. A guide to the brands, the debuts, and the stories behind the names. The opening moment. The week begins on Tuesdays, September 22nd, and this time Prada opened the official fashion calendar. The show is scheduled for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a significant change. Prada has often occupied a later position in the Milan schedule. Now the house takes the first major spotlight. The choice sends a clear message. Milan wants to begin with one of its most influential names. Prada has always been more than a fashion brand. It is a laboratory of ideas, a place where elegance meets contradiction, where the ordinary can become intellectual, and where clothing often asks difficult questions about identity, power, and modern life. The Spring-Summer 2027 collection will be one of the first key moments of the week. All eyes will be on Miuccia Prada and Raf Simons. Their collaboration continues to shape one of the most discussed creative partnerships in contemporary fashion. The same day brings Diesel, a brand connected with denim, youth culture, music, and experimentation. Diesel does not simply follow trends, it often turns fashion into an event, into a visual language, into a conversation about attitude. The opening day also includes emerging names such as Drew Kapoor and Jay Salinas. This contrast is very important. Milan is not only celebrating the established houses, it's also creating space for new voices, a night of spectacle. Fashion Week will not live only on the runway. The city will also host Vogue World Milano. The announced theme is the human touch in the age of technology. This is a powerful idea, especially now when artificial intelligence, digital images, and virtual experiences are changing the fashion system. The central question is really simple. Can technology replace emotion, or does fashion still need a human hand? The answer may be found in the details, in the movement of fabric, in the construction of a jacket, and in the personality of a model. and in the atmosphere created around our collection. Because fashion is not only what we see on a screen, it is also what we feel in a room. The new generation of creatives. Wednesday brings one of the most anticipated appointments in the week. Jil Sander presents its new collection under Simone Bellotti. The brand is known for precision, for clean lines, for a sophisticated form of minimalism. But minimalism is never truly simple. Every cut must be exact. Every proportion must be deliberate. Every material must speak. Bellotti's vision will be closely watched by the industry. The show represents a new chapter for a house that has always valued disciplines and quiet strength. Later, Fendi presents its Spring-Summer 2027 collection. This is another major event. Maria Grazia Chiuri is continuing her work as the Roman mansion. Her approach has always focused on women, on history, on craftsmanship, and on the relationship between fashion and culture. Fendi brings together many different words. The Roman heritage of the house, the power of the leather goods, the drama of the couture, and the practicality of modern ready-to-wear. The collection will be an important test of how tradition can move forward. Wednesday also features Missoni, Etro, Vivetta, MM6 Maison Margiela, and Onitsuka Tiger, a rich mix of Italian identity, experimentation, and international energy. A day of iconic houses. Thursday is filled with major names. Max Mara opens the day with its distinctive language of modern femininity. The brand is famous for its coats, its precise tailoring, and its ability to make elegance feel effortless. Max Mara does not need excessive decoration. Its strength is the silhouette, in the quality of the fabric and the confidence of a woman who knows exactly who she is. Marni follows with a different kind of energy. Marni has always played with color, proportion, and unexpected combinations. This word can be poetic, but never predictable. The brand turns everyday clothes into something slightly surreal, something emotional, something free. And the day continues with Alberta Ferretti and Roberto Cavalli, two houses with very different identities. Alberta Ferretti is associated with softness, movement, and a romantic approach to the female body. Roberto Cavalli is more instinctive, more sensual, more connected with animal prints, glamour, and excess. Together, they show the wide range of Italian fashion, from delicate fluidity to the unapologetic drama. Thursday closes with Emporio Armani, a brand that has always represented a more accessible expression of the Armani universe. Clean, urban, sophisticated, and designed for real life. Then Gucci and Moschino. Friday may be the most closely watched day of the entire week. At 2 o'clock, Gucci presents its new collection under Demna. This is one of the biggest creative stories in global fashion. Demna is known for challenging luxury codes, for mixing irony with desire, for transforming familiar garments into provocative statements. His arrival at Gucci creates enormous expectations. Gucci is one of the Italian most recognized luxury houses. It has a deep archive, a strong visual identity, and a complicated relationship with contemporary culture. The challenge will be to create a new direction without losing the emotional power of the brand. The location remains confidential. That mystery is a part of the anticipation. Later, Moschino presents its first collection under Loris Messina and Simone Rizzo. The duo are known as the founders of Suno AI. Their appointment represents a bold move for the house. Moschino has always been connected with humor, pop culture, and fashion theater. Its history includes irony, surprise, and a playful attack on the rule of luxury. Messina and Rizzo now have the opportunity to interpret that heritage through a new generation. Their debut will be one of the week's essential conversations. Will Moschino become more radical, more conceptual, or more connected with the energy of contemporary street culture? We will soon discover the answer. The busiest day will be Saturday because it's expected to be one of the most intense days in Milano. Ferragamo, Dolce Gabbana, MSGM, Laura Biagiotti and Bottega Veneta are all scheduled to present Ferragamo, the collections, and Ferragamo presents Italian craftsmanship with a global outlook. The house continues to explore the relationship between tradition and modern luxury. Dolce Gabbana brings the unmistakable cinematic language and the body, the Mediterranean, the strength of black, and the drama of Italian glamour. MSGM speaks to a younger audience. Its energy is colorful, fast, and connected with music and contemporary images. Laura Biagiotti carries a different legacy. Her name has long been associated with softness, knitwear, and distinctly Italian idea of femininity. And then there is Bottega Veneta, one of the most awaited shows of the week. Bottega's power comes from its materials, from leather, from craft, from the famous language of intrecciato. But the brand is also constantly reinventing its idea of luxury. Quite a luxury can be powerful. Sometimes the most recognizable statement is the one that does not need a logo. And then Armani and the future. On Sunday morning, Giorgio Armani presents his Women's Spring-Summer 2027. The show is scheduled for 11 o'clock. Armani remains one of the central figures of Milanese fashion. His vocabulary is familiar around the world. Soft tailoring, fluid trousers, natural tones, and sophisticated balance between authority and ease. But the real strength of Armani is its timelessness. The clothes do not depend entirely on one season. They create a complete attitude, a way of moving through the world. Sunday also includes Milano Moda Graduate. It's a reminder that fashion is not only about established names, it is also about education, experimentation, and the next generation of designers. The future of Milan fashion may be visible there in a young designer's first collection, in an unexpected fabric, or in a new way of presenting clothes. New names and new maps. This edition also welcomes new international voices. Marcos Almeida and Miguel Vieira are scheduled to make their Milan calendar debut. Both names brings a Portuguese perspective to the week. Their arrival confirms Milan growing international dimension. The city is not closing itself inside a national tradition. It is opening a dialogue with Europe, with new markets, with different design culture, and the calendar also includes names such as Nathan Herbert and Victor Art. These emerging brands bring new personal histories and new point of view. That is perhaps the most interesting part of the Fashion Week. The established houses create the headlines, but the new names often create the surprises. So let's go to the final frame. On Monday, September 28th, the physical shows give way to digital presentations. Names such as Uniform, Nadia, Ziak, Timisola, Shazania, Mastelwall, Alemu, Maxi Vive, Banque Cucu, and Rechberg will close the program online. It is a fitting ending. Milan begins with Prada, with history, with architecture, with the physical power on the runaway. And it closes with digital images, with new geographies, and with the fashion traveling beyond the city. This is the real story of Milano. Fashion Week Spring Summer 2027, a meeting between heritage and innovation, between the established luxury system and emerging creativity, between human craftsmanship and digital culture. For 1 week, Milan becomes more than a fashion capital, it becomes a living newsroom. Every show is a headline. Every collection is an argument. Every designer is proposing a different feature and future. And the most important question remains, what will the modern woman choose to wear? Not only on the runaway, but in real life, in the city, in the workplace, at night, and in a world that continues to change. This is Milano Fashion Week. And the next chapter is about to begin. See you in Milan. Editorial note. This is based on the provisional Camera Nazionale della Moda Italiana calendar, dated July 31st, which lists the shows and the presentation scheduled from the September 22nd to the 28th. The calendar, of course, may still change for logistical reasons, and you will find a new one if you follow and keep on stay connected with the Camera Nazionale della Moda.it or Milano Fashion Week.it. This is Simona Cochi, and this is the Italian way. Thank you for watching. Keep on staying tuned.